All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Virtuosa and Viviana um, banner, limited banner. So, this is a limited banner, 300 pools, and you can have your choice of the banner people. I guess I should show you real quick who those are. Of course, there's Virtuoso and uh, Viviana, but there's also uh, Bassline, Texas Alter, and Spectre Alter, Neural Alter, Scotty Alter, Rosemontis, and W. And also, just to let you know, in case you haven't been following the Chinese version of the game, which is like about 6 months to 6 months, a little bit, maybe a little bit more than 6 months ahead of us, they just got the announcement for the 5th year anniversary. While we have our mid-year event, we don't actually call it an anniversary here in global, but the Chinese servers have their yearly anniversary now, and we have the mid-year anniversary basically, or mid-year event, what we call it over here. And they announced one of their characters is W. Alter. She is still a sniper, but she is Rosemontis class of sniper. So basically, she kind of works like Rosemontis, but she also power creeps to hell according to her skills. If the numbers hold up, I don't think they've gotten their hands on her yet. I don't think it's been released yet. But according to what the description of the skills and things like that, she basically just power creeps the hell out of Rosemontis, which unfortunately isn't that hard because Rosemontis is not very good, because she's very bad against defense, straight physical defense. She doesn't have any arts damage, so she's pretty bad against everything. So, um, but I guess I could tell you one of the best things is Logos is becoming a new operator. Pretty much their S1 is going to be like S tier. Their S1 skill is going to be S tier for what it does. If just go and read about it, it's just bonkers. And their S3 skill is also out of this world as well. But their S1 is like going to be the, unless you count like the Myrtle S1 and other flag bearers S1s in the deal, it's the best, and it's going to be the best damaging S1 in the game, most likely. It's infinite duration, and it's got executioner skill where it kills things and does damage around it when you kill something. When he kills something, so pretty much S tier. And their module actually adds necrosis damage to it, so he does a status element then as well. So it's just piled on top on them. And as a aside, speaking of modules, they released the Lords modules in the event as well. The Lords are the guards like Silver Ash and let me do the job here. So Lords are like Silver Ash here. He's a Lord guard. That's his type, as you can see. And Lapland is a Lord guard. Lapland is now considered, with her module release, probably going to be the best 5-star ever in the game. There's only one competitor, and that's because of a special deal. Spectre, the regular Spectre, is one of the best 5-stars in the game because of her skill. She can't die while she's using her skill. She just can't die. You can't kill her. What Lapland's module is going to do, what Lapland does, let me just give you a preview. Lapland, her whole thing, her deal is that she disables the target's special ability. It silences them. They can't do their special thing, the enemies. They even, Hypergriff has come out and said they shouldn't have released this because it's so powerful. They had to start planning around Lapland, basically. And what her module does is, not only does a module give you, I'll show you, module gives you base stats. They just released Mudrock's module today, and I've upgraded it all the way. But what a module does is it upgrades their base stats. Let me see if I can get like module details here. So it gives you base stat changes, which for Mud Rock gives her max HP and attack. Lapland's module, if I remember correctly, it does give her attack, but I can't remember the second. I think it gives attack speed, which is just awesome, of course, if it does. Not totally sure, but it could be just HP and attack, which is still great. But what her special thing does is it will change her trait. Let me go back to Lapland here so you can see. It will change her thing here. This thing right here, this trait, talent. It will allow her to add fragile. For those who don't know, fragile, if we go to Shermer, she's the easiest one to see because she does, it's her whole thing gives fragile. She gives fragile. Amplifies all physical, arts, and true damage taken by the corresponding amount. Only the strongest effect of this type applies. Now, Shermer is special in that her whole kit revolves around fragile. That's why she can apply so much of it. But Lapland will do it with every attack. So she's not going to get that much. No, there's no way they're going to give her that much. She would be broken beyond all comprehension if she had that as a 5-star. She would be better than most 6 stars if you had that. What they're going to do is most likely give her the Gnosis treatment. And Gnosis does it as well. He doesn't need a module for it, but he's a supporter, so he can do it. He applies 27.2% fragile effect to cold enemies within range. They have to be cold to get the fragile defect. But Lapland doesn't have to give them cold or anything like that. She just attacks and they have fragile. So it's probably going to be something like 5% at most. At most, and that's reaching. I'm expecting like 2% fragile. If she gets like 5% fragile, she's going to be nuts. I just want to throw that out there. Unless now they've also, people have been data mining things as well, and there was a thing that they found. I think I'm not totally sure about this, where it was just an image, and one of the images was Lapland, but she was different. It wasn't her whole face, it was just the bottom part, but you could tell it was Lapland, the hair and everything like that. But she looked different. It may be her alter. And if it's her alter, she's going to have to be amazing to beat base Lapland, because usually alters are an improvement on the base. And also we need to go start pulling, because I'm just gushing about this update. It's so big, this coming up, this big anniversary update. It's going to be one of the biggest banners in the world, most likely. That we don't have, it's not been completely released yet, so we don't have concrete numbers of anything. But based on the description of skills and things, it's just going to blow up the meta once this happens, most likely. Logos is most likely going to be one of, if not the strongest caster in the game, period. He's probably going to bow past Efiala. Efiala is still going to be great with her S3 skill, but for everything else, you're probably going to start using Logos. Now, I'm not sure. Logos could still pass Efiala's S3 skill. I'm not sure. But basically, Logos is going to combine 2 caster classes. He's going to be combining what is Efiala's caster class with I think it's called a primal caster. Is basically what he's doing with his module and his skills. He's going to basically just be 2 classes in one. And it's what he needs to be, because he's so powerful according to the lore of the game. He's basically one of the highest tier people in Rhode Islands. He's not the boss of Rhode Islands, that's Amia, but he's basically, I think, like the secret right hand of Rhode Islands. He's basically the secret person. As far as I can tell, I'm not totally up on the lore, but that's what I feel. That's what I get the gist of. He's basically this person hiding in the shadows. He's the secret operative. Instead of like sweep, which is a secret operative deal, but they're publicly known. So, yeah. But let's just go and start on this. Let's just do our free rolls here. So we got one roll. Oh, before I do this, our last banner was the Hodor banner. Took us 166 pulls to get Hodor. That was pretty bad. We bypassed the guaranteed pull and got to the point where we were just pulling, and in our next 6-star was going to be him, and it took us to 166 to get him. So, yeah. All right, let's see what we got. Some white bag,
Show me your brightest smile, my esteemed customer. Happiness is at arm's reach when you're by.
All right, and we have not much. This banner came out like really, really close to the last banner, like the Hodor banner, so we're not going to have much in the way of free pulls.
Frostleaf, former
but
mercenary.
I should have pulls.
From now on, I'm your operator. Assign me any job you want. I can do pretty much anything.
Frostleaf also got her module as well. She's a, if I'm not mistaken, she's a lord as well. She's going to be able to inflict cold. She doesn't get an attack speed increase though, which is her main problem. So it's still a toss-up if she's going to be an improvement or not. But she will be able to inflict cold just like Gnosis does. So that's a thing. All right. So we're just going to switch over to the 10 pulls and start doing those. We got the free 10 pull here. I do have a couple other free 10 pull tickets. Okay, we got the 6-star. Pull 6 is going to be the 6-star, baby.
Operation Reserve Team A6 reporting in. I'm sorry my teammates are always fighting each other, Doctor. But don't worry, I know what to do.
Pop car. She knows what to do. What we got here? 4-star.
Hello, I'm
Hayes.
Hayes. I like relaxing work environments. And an employer who knows better than to bother me with too many questions.
Okay.
どうも J と申します
I've been getting a lot of Jay lately because he's been added to the recruitment pool. He's one of the specialists you can get now.
あとは料理と
So what we got?
Greetings. Margareta told me about you. It's a shame we didn't have a chance to meet in the Grand Knight territory. They called me the Candle Knight at the time. You can call me Viviana, Doctor.
Oh my god, I can't believe I already got her. Pull 6 and I already got her. She's what I was pulling for. I just love her. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I wish her skill was translated to her boss form. That's the only problem. They did her dirty. I'm sorry, but they did her dirty. There's also a 5-star in here, I think. But they did her dirty.
Where am I?
They did her so dirty.
Who am I?
On her skills. She does not translate to she's a guard. She's supposed to be a caster. She's not supposed to be a guard. I'm sorry. She's supposed to be a caster according to her boss skills. She doesn't have her boss skills, unfortunately, really.
Hi. I'm Cruz. I might be an experienced.
Here we go, pull 9.
I'm Ashlock Braynutty of Pinus
Ashlock.
Sylvestris Nightclub. Thank you for taking us in.
Also, Ashlock has been a skin release for her, if you wish. It's in the store right now. Very nice skin. I think that's everything. Yeah. But I can't believe it. We got her on pull 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, pull 6. Oh, man. Okay. Well, we just need to get Virtuosa, and I'll have... and the 5-star. There's a 5-star in the banner. I've totally forgot about... let's see. I can't remember. Is it Lessing? Who's the 5-star? No, it's Bassline. I think Lessing's the free operator you get from the story event. All right. Yeah. I just gotta throw it out there. Vivian, they did her dirty. She is an interesting, beautiful character, but her skills just do not hold up. I'm going to be building her, but I hardly will ever use her. She is one of my favorites, so I'm going to build her, but yeah. Virtuoso is an interesting character. She's kind of interesting in her class, but She's a ritualist, which means she attacks, deal armed damage, and conflict elemental damage and things like that. Necrosis damage. Enemies are slowed. 20% more necrosis damage. So eventually you want to pair her with somebody like Logos, who just got announced in the deal, because he's going to eventually do necros damage if you unlock his modules with his attacks. Yeah, it's just, I'm just not interested in her personally. She's not bad or anything. She's mediocre. She's mediocre. The next meta operator coming out is Deckenbacher, and I think she's next as our next big pool coming up. And she's another Carameraz. Is that how you pronounce it? I can't remember how you pronounce it. Character who does who's meta, and she's a guard as well. Yeah. All right, so let's do, I got 2 more. All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay, we got a 5-star, so maybe we get Bassline here. Oh, we got like 2 5-stars. Okay.
My name is Plume,
Plume.
formerly of the Pontifica Cohors Lateran. I will be your sword and your wings as I defend.
私は王室探偵のメイと申すのだ。捜査に協力してもらうのだ。
It's May. 15.
ロドスは設備も整ってるし、待遇も
Don't underestimate April. April was really good.
ちょっとびっくりしただけ。
That's a 5-star. For a 5-star sniper, she's pretty good.
エイプリルにするね。うん。
I need a job. And being a pharmaceutical company, surely Rhodes Island
Here's
won't
Roden
turn down
again.
an experienced plant hunter. And the plant hunter in question is none other.
はじめまして、ドクター。
Number
私はビーン
17,
ストーク。
B-Stock.
今日からここで。
Professional
この
breeder.
ケースの中身？
Number 18,
はじめまして、
Indigo.
ドクター。アリアと申し、あ、いえ、インディゴと申します。
Lancer Fang, Captain of Reserve Op Team A1.
Speaking of altars, Fang Altar has also been released in the new video, in the new anniversary event coming up. So we're getting Fang Altar, which is going to be kind of interesting. So we can find out what, maybe we'll find out what happened between Fang, Cruz, and Beagle at the time. Full 20, I think.
Doctor, I am
Bassline.
here at the behest of Empress
I'll have
Hildegard
to
of
do another
Litania,
count.
and I hope to maintain friendly relations with you. I can act as your messenger and perform music for you as well.
Oh, I got another one.
私はアイリ
Iris.
ス。夢のお城の主であり、ゆりかごの森人ですわ。かつての客人との約束通り。
This should be the last
Doctor,
one, 22.
Rhodes
Oh, no.
Island has done so
Okay.
much for me. What can I say except thank you? If you need anything, just say the word. I'll do whatever it takes to make it happen.
Yeah. So he's 22, this is 21, this is 20. Okay. Alright. So, got another 10 pool we can go through. And we're looking for Virtuosa as the last one. Oh, it's just a purple bag, unfortunate. Lots of purples, but still just a purple bag. Oh, as an aside as well, there's new certificate, red certificate people. If you want them, Diamantine and Caper have been released in the red cert shop. If you want them for basically free, you just have to spend sanity to get the red certs and the special deal here. It's the tough siege you would have to do to get it. So now we're spending our random. And pull 42. Okay, we're getting 5 stars, but we already have the 5 stars. But I'll go ahead and write it down. So pull 33. Whoops, I already have that. 33 is Bassline. Pull 35 is Toddyfong's. Pool 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is another baseline. Is baseline 2 Electric Boogaloo. Or baseline 3, I guess I should say. Alright, baseline. Oh. I wrote baseline wrong on this one. I actually put B-A-S-E instead of B-A-S-S. Alright. Toddyfong's, yep. I knew that operator's name. Okay, now we're spending our primes. Another purple bag. Lots of myrtles. That's nice. If you don't have Myrtle, you won't Myrtle. I'm telling you right now, Myrtle is the best 4-star operator in the game. Period. And she beats a lot of the 5 stars as well, especially Vanguards. Especially Vanguards. Oh, 6-star. Nice. Okay. That should be 54? 3, 54, no, 55. 55 is going to be the 6-star, right? So this is 53. 54. So the next one should be the 6-star.
I should have introduced myself by playing some music for you. Unfortunately, I've been forbidden from doing so for the moment. Let's start with a code name then. You may call me Virtuosa.
Virtuosa. The reason why she's been banned from playing, if I remember, I really don't remember completely, but I think she controls people's, either it controls them or controls their emotions or something with her playing. She's also pretty much a freaking evil person as well, just to let you know. Alright. Alright, well, shit, we're done. 55 pulls and we got everybody. If Viviana was good, I would pot 6-er, but with her not being good and only being a favorite of mine, I can't see spending more. I'm sorry, I just can't see spending more, unfortunately. I would love to actually pot 6-er, but I'm not going to do that just for her. I'm sorry, I can't. I love her, but I don't love her that much, unfortunately. Lena Tiemann, huh? Is the voice actor for in Global. That's nice. Let's see. Mao in JP. The C in Mandarin is Ziwi Quinn. Korea is Lee Sol, and Lena Tierman is also in German. Well, that should be tracking because I think Cameras are originally German. They're basically Germans, I think, in the game, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have her, which is Kat Protano, huh? Aya Indo, Tong Xing, and So Jeong Ming. I'm basically butchering these names, I know. I'm sorry, I just can't pronounce. I can't pronounce non-English words, and most English words I can't pronounce anyway either. Cassandra Shoot. Really? That's an interesting one. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, their gender is male. So interesting. I mean, it happens all the time. Most famously is Bart Simpson, played by a female. So yeah, that's interesting. Eki Kanda, Hong Hata, and Hir Yai Yu. Okay. Interesting. Oh, yeah, we also have potential for him. 2 of them as well. Alright. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and raise up Vivian here to E2 at least. I'm not going to make you watch me do her deals. But I'm going to E2 her and M9 her, but I just can't afford. I can't afford to.
Watching my own fights through a screen. For a moment, I thought I was still in Kazimierz.
Yeah, I can't afford to pot sixer. I can't, unfortunately. Some I can say to I could pot six, but not right now.
Are you going to grant me a title as well? There's no need for that, but it probably won't matter anyway. This place is no arena. Watching my own fights through a screen. For a moment, I thought I was still in Kazimierz.
Kazimierz. I guess is how you pronounce it. I know I'm butchering it still. All right. E2 for.
Can I interpret this as your hope that I will stay?
Yes. Yes, you can interpret it like that. I would love for you to stay, dear. And then we're going to max her out.
Watching my own fights through a screen. For a moment, I thought I was still in Kazimierz.
All right. Read the skills here. All right, and later on I'll M3 her skills, and let's change out here. Go.
By the way, may I ask who was your previous assistant?
Cal.
No, I'm not snooping or anything. It's just, there's not much I can do for you here, besides offer my quiet thoughts on the occasional poem.
That's fine, dear. That's just fine. All right. So I want to thank everybody for watching. We got them pretty quick this time around. That's really great. We saved a lot. So, let me double check real quick before we go that the next thing is, I'm pretty sure the next thing is, Degenbacher is the next operator. There might be somebody in between. I can't remember. So we just got Vivian and Virtuosa. Oh, okay. No, yeah. Degenbacher's the next thing. So that's who's coming next, is Degenbacher as our next thing. And then the next one, big one for me after that, is Shu, the next Sue sibling. If you don't know, the Sue siblings are dragons, basically fragments of a dragon god whose people pulled apart.
Tag war heiter.
Get rid of them.
Glücklich meine Nacht.
But the Sue people are like Neon here is a Sue sibling. There's also Chong Yu is the only male Sue sibling that we have as an operator so far. There's also the caster lady Dusk, who is a Sue sibling, and we also have is she in here or is she in support? I can't remember where summoners are. She might be in support. Yeah, Ling is the support Sue sibling. So we're going to get Shu, who, if I'm not mistaken, is a Vanguard, right? No, another Defender. Okay. I thought she was a Vanguard for some reason, but she's a Defender. So that's my next big one after Degenbacher. So, yes. All right. So thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.